Clotilda Rifasha. Like, she was my senior in high school, though, and I'm just so honored to be sharing this platform with her today because, she's only 24, guys, and she already is a life coach, like a certified life coach.
Yeah.
And she's like specializing in entrepreneurship coaching. And she's also a graduate. She graduated with an honors in actuarial science. So, guys, she's just an inspiration. And she's crazy. Well, actually, today I just want her to share with us, like, at the age of 24, she's already a certified life coach. I mean, that's something. That's something. So, Miss Clotz, would you like to share with us what really made you want to be a life coach?
Thank you very much, Patience, for the great introduction. Okay, so I've always loved business, and at the age of 20, I started reading a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm sure everyone that loves business has gone through that book. And then I was doing my own business. I actually have my own business now at ZW. You can check my Instagram page and for details. So many people, because many people knew that I actually loved doing business, they began approaching me. They knew that I love everything about business. They began approaching me, asking for ideas on their own personal businesses, personal finances, and sometimes if they had a bit of money, whichever business they could actually venture into. So it was just random questions. I would research for them because I loved it anyway. So I then decided to formalize it through proper channels, because sometimes then I'll be just blank on the next way forward, or the process really that a person needs from initiation to end. So I then formalized it into getting the certification that was talked about just right now. So I really love entrepreneurial coaching, whereby we start with normally my program is just divided into about 5-6 parts. We start with the entrepreneurial mindset, where I give recommendations on the books, and you also give me reviews on the books that you have done. Then we start building content, because sometimes people that think that they need money to start a business, whereas you don't need money. When you create the right content and product for the right market, you attract I think you've heard about the law of attraction. You'll attract the right people. Some actually come to you asking for partnerships, asking to do business with you, and then that's how people get to start. I will not preempt. You can check my Instagram page for the life coaching part, life and business coaching part. Miss Clotz on Instagram, Clotilda Rifasha on Facebook.
So wait, you just say something like, I don't need to have capital,
Yes.
So so how do I really start? So you mean if I have an idea, I should just share it with people, or
Okay, so I'm going to give a personal business example, and then I'm going to give my friend's business example. So with my business, which specializes in African bags, I didn't have much capital. I actually started with 10 bags. They were going for $2 each, and 5 bags. I mean 5, yeah, $2 each, 5 bags, which was $10 in total. Then I sold them for $5. 5 times 5, 25.
Okay.
That's something now, because I'm sure anyone could get $10 anyway. But right now I'm making I won't disclose the figures. And then I'll talk about my friend's business, which is makeup, because I'm also coaching her. She doesn't have anything much. She has a makeup kit, of course, but she does her brows and the makeup that she does. She shares it with people. Then people start asking questions. Do you do this? Are you willing to partner with me for makeup stuff? Or are you willing to partner with any brands, maybe Black Opal, to advertise also your product and also anchor on their own one, and then stuff like that. You just have to start where you are and let people know that you really want to do this. Because after I started working on my brand Nava ZW, I then got various people. Actually, I'm stopping investors right now, because people want to invest in me and the product, because they think we've got something there. But it's not because I have money or what, but financing can come in many ways. Crowdfunding, which is more applicable to him, even loans, which I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you actually have an idea, I want to be a life coach. I wanted to be a life coach. I began creating content. If you check my pages, Facebook, I don't have money, but Facebook is free, Instagram is free. Then I create content for people to actually know that this is what I want and connect.
Okay, so well, I just love this thing. Like she just says, you don't really need much, guys. You don't need much. So once you want to do something, just let the world know you want to do something, and
Put
trust
energy,
me,
put energy
exactly.
towards
And
it,
then
yeah.
people will be like, okay, you know what? Let's help this person. You know, because
Yeah.
people won't just come into your life and start helping you when they don't know the direction you're going. You know. So well, but I love something about her because I told you she graduated with an honors in actuarial science. Well, I'm also like a student, a medical student, and here I am with this channel, you know, of life coaching and transforming lives, you know. So I always get this question, which I want to pose to her, what, doesn't that affect, you know, your career in a way? Not your career, but let's say because you started as a student when you were still a student. So didn't this affect you, or how can you explain to people like I can still be a student and then I can
Do other things.
exactly.
Okay. So the mere truth is, people we waste time in things that don't build us. So from part two, I had my decision right. I was going to do business. I was going to do actual science. So I cut a lot of things from my life. I don't see movies.
Even
Yes, I don't see series. I don't do a lot of stuff, and I don't spend my time where it's not needed.
also you kind of cut other things so as to
Accommodate
what
what
you love.
I really want in this life and what will really build me. So that's the sober truth. I won't lie about it. So you really have to manage your time. Management is always a thing.
Yeah.
And any person who, I've watched a lot of people who are prominent right now. Any person who is prominent right now will tell you that I sleep for so much hours. Some people actually tell you to sleep more, maybe for 8 hours, but they actually maximize their daily routines. They have a healthy lifestyle. Some of them, most of them actually, yeah, they have a healthy lifestyle. They spend time on what builds them and the direction, because sometimes you can actually spend the whole day and actually see yourself that you're tired, but when you track the progress, you actually see that you were doing non-productive
Okay,
tasks.
I see.
So it's apportioning time to what you really want and what you really want to achieve.
So yeah, that's my point exactly. Because at times people ask you, why are you doing this? She's so young. Because I believe, like my mom always told me, like you won't wake up one day and you're old.
Yeah.
You see, so it's like a process, you know. Like you won't wake up one day and you realize I'm old. You know, I think I'm old enough to do that. No, you have to really, you know, start what you love and get experience. By the time you like 30 or something, you already have that experience in that field you really love. And don't let maybe your career. If you check, remember to check the video papers.
Purpose and career, I know about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I even mentioned that at times, you know, we are living in a society where you need to do something so as to pay the bills, but that doesn't mean you don't have to do what you love. So make time for what you love. And I just love, you know, you can, if you really listen to this, you got some hints and tips, you know, on this whole entrepreneurship thing. I think because I also, you know, I feel like we should try all things. So, you know, she's also gonna coach me into all those business things. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Well, Piona. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, more time.
Never become a slave to that thought. Just keep in mind, we were all kids at some point in life. We are all just a kid from somewhere. But what's really important is the choices you make as you're growing up right now, as you approaching life right